think that's when Bedford.
Some kind of a stupid makeup day. Obviously had makeup day.
Yeah, show here. Yeah, some of them got this one. Some of them don't. Oh, I know. She's. He gets to come out with Mrs. Smucker. Boy, they just hug her. Eric, I took pictures of him and Mrs. Stevens, so I felt bad. He hugged her. It didn't flash again. I bet it don't work. It ain't flashing. I bet this thing will work. Here's Shay. Boy, there with the glasses on. It looks just like his dad. Yeah. It's over there, isn't it? Maybe this will work better with this thing.
For your help and cooperation throughout the year. No school can be successful at the kindergarten level nor the senior high level without plenty of support from parents and family at home. And we get an awful lot of that here, and we're very appreciative of that. We have a ceremony to go through today with diplomas being handed out, some special awards for perfect attendance, a program by the students. So without any further ado, let's get on with that. I'd like to recognize the following students if they would come up and accept their certificate for perfect attendance throughout this school year. Michael Jackson. Before I even introduce the first child, I should have said, on behalf of Mrs. Stars and myself, if we mispronounce a name, we apologize. With as many as we have, I can almost guarantee you we'll manage to mispronounce one or two. Jessica Eastridge. Charles Hess. Devin Key. Wesley Zip.
I'm lucky I thought of it.
We've seen a lot of changes in these youngsters this year since they've been here. I'm sure you have too. We've seen them grow taller, wear larger clothing. I'm sure you've had to buy shoes because suddenly they seem to get too small. We've also seen changes in behavior. I can remember last spring at kindergarten screening when you were sitting in a room and had to listen to Mrs. Starrs and I talk about our programs, and we were all worried about what the little ones were doing in the library. How are they reacting? Are they doing what they're asked to do? Are they sitting there with their lip punched out, frowning? Are they crying? Beginning of the year, there's always a few that when it's time to drop off at class time, suddenly decide, hey, this is not such a great idea. I think I'm going to go back home with Mom. We've seen those things change. I've also seen a very rapid change. It always amazes me at the beginning of the year, about the first 2 weeks, how the little people are scared to death of the idea of leaving the kindergarten area and bringing the attendance sheet over to the office. Within about 2 weeks, though, that's a big deal. Everybody wants to do that. It's a big place. When they first come, it's a frightening place, but within days, they enjoy it, they look forward to it, and they fit in without any problems whatsoever. As the students perform for you in this number, I'd like for you to not only enjoy their performance, but maybe take a minute during that performance to reflect on the year and the changes you've seen in your child. We all have busy schedules, and far too often we realize that lots of changes have occurred and we really didn't notice them going on. This time I'd like to present the students presenting their ABC farewell.
Extra special kids. is for yes. It's been a good year. C is for first grade yes. We're ready. Have no fear.
When I call your names, please come across the stage and we'll present you your diplomas. Dustin Butel.
No, I'm supposed to take a picture.
Jennifer Busick. Brandon Chastain.
That's Troy Chastain, number 12, yeah. Eric's next.
Eric Conley. Amos Cook. Jessica Eastridge. Shay Frolic.
Yeah, shit. It's not working.
Rebecca Hackney.
Darn it.
Heather Hayes. Eric Dean Hillenberg. Michael Jackson.
That's just so much expensive.
Damon Jenkins. Justin Jones. Jimmy Leonard. Ginger Martin.
Picture in a minute. Part of Josh.
Lance McBride.
Mama, sit down.
There with Daddy. Except there with Brenda.
Angela Minton.
No.
Which one? Except her. Except people, Mommy.
Stephanie Oakley.
It's got a big seat, yeah, don't you? Don't get this dog.
John David Pace. Matthew Parrott. Darren Patton. Kristen Shar. Olivia Sneed.
Yep, ABC.
Joshua Stevens. Ricky Summers. Mark Sutherland. Josiah Vance.
I hate to even tell you. 50. Oh, no. 35.
Well, I paid 25
Did you?
for those penny loafers.
Really? These were bass, you know. I still didn't want to pay that much. They were like 21 pennies, the shoes I was going to get. Well, that's what I mean.
I showed one of the ladies yesterday that bought her one, the teacher, the porcelain teacher, you know, with the little desk and the apple on the desk and everything.
Kevin Lambert.
I showed one of the girls, she said, well, it would be nice if you had something with all their names on it. I said, why didn't you put something with all their names on it?
Mrs. Stevens. Miss Stevens.
Yeah, there's some little girls. A lot of girls in that class.
I give you my phone. I give you. Hello. How come you can't talk in this?
Oh, Bubba told me last night, he said, make sure you're there on time. I think Betty Jo and Harold's coming home.
She had was coming on this week. Of course, that's why she knows that. She doesn't and I she thought that's
Josh. Josh. Get you. I don't know if I can get you. There you are.
Chris Apple.
Ooh, man, look at Joshua. Ooh, nice suit, man.
Forrest Graduating class of 2001.
Again, their education in a positive, firm base. We have here today classes of kindergartners who have just become first graders, in case you didn't realize that have gotten a good, firm start. We have 3 excellent kindergarten teachers here who do a wonderful job. Today I'd like to comment on something a little special. We have a motto here at school. It's called Troop Elementary Cares. That's what's on this button that I'm wearing. We participated in a program, Kids Caring and Sharing, where we raised money for Riley Hospital. Caring, sharing, loving is what it's all about. You know, a few years ago, Bell Telephone used a commercial, Reach Out and Touch Someone. We have a lady in our midst who has not just reached out and touched someone, she's touched a multitude. She has had a positive effect on youngsters for 22 years here at Troop Elementary. No way of measuring what has been achieved, what happiness has occurred, because each of the children that she has touched
Mom, look at that little kid's video camera over there.
working with Mrs. Schmucker. This is Mrs. Schmucker's last kindergarten graduation with us. She's decided that it's time she graduated from kindergarten. She's looking forward to her retirement. I must say, if everyone could be as excited as retirement as Mrs. Schmucker is, what a better place this world would be. But then again, if everybody was as nice as Mrs. Schmucker, oh, what a better place this world would be. This time, I'd like to ask Mrs. Schmucker to step up here for just a second. I'm not going to put her on the spot with the microphone, or you might see a real ugly incident.
Oh, how pretty.
Mrs. Schmucker, on behalf of all the dozens and dozens of lives you've touched, that you've loved, that you've cared about, people all over the place that have fond memories of Mrs. Schmucker, I'd like to present you with these roses as an expression of love and gratitude.
Thank you.